This is C9 Relyks.
This is C9 Mitch.
And this is
Wallbanging.
Wallbanging is a key concept in Valorant, just as it was in CS. And what wallbanging is when a wall is able to be penetrated by gunfire. Now, in Valorant, there are different surfaces with different levels of penetrability, as well as different guns that have different penetration levels. So if you look in the buy menu, you can see low, medium, high, and this corresponds to which surfaces the gun itself can penetrate. An easy way to tell if you're able to shoot through the wall that you're looking at is to just look at the visual indicator on the wall itself. So if I go over here to this brick wall and I shoot a classic pistol which has low penetration at it, you'll see that it sort of does this spider web effect, which means that you're not actually penetrating the wall, nothing is going through, there's nothing on the back. Whereas if I shoot something like a Vandal, you see it's an actual bullet hole, which means that the wall is being penetrated and your bullets are going through. So that's an easy visual way to quickly look and see. Also, it causes there's an audio cue when you're not penetrating. When you shoot through a wall normally, it doesn't really sound like anything. It kind of sounds like some bricks are crumbling on the ground, but there's a really high-pitched, almost like a ricochet sound when you shoot something that won't penetrate.
Okay, so for wallbanging the wall in spawn here, this is a medium wall. And for guns like the Ghost, which has medium penetration, it'll take about 6 shots to kill somebody. Body shots. If you want to move on to some heavier guns, you could use the Guardian, and heavier penetration will be 3 shots to the chest or 1 shot to the head. You could also wallbang this wall with the Sheriff. This is considered high penetration too. So 1 shot through the wall will do it. Classic pistol, any SMG, the Bucky, the Judge, these are all low pen, so you can't penetrate through these walls here. So today we're going to go over Ascent and some common wallbang spots and some also uncommon wallbanging spots that you probably didn't know about. So on attacking side, if you have a Sova on your team in any ranked game, you could use this arrow at the beginning of the round or mid-round when the smoke is faded and get all the info on the people close mid and then just shoot them with either a high pen gun or a medium pen gun. So in general, once you get this map control, there's probably going to be a guy CT spawn. You could either shoot this arrow here and get the info on where he's at and wallbang him, or you could crawl up and clear it the old-fashioned way, just jiggle peeking. When you're going into market here and you dart market like this, you'll see your enemy. You could wallbang him at this spot here, but if he's anywhere along this back wall here, you won't be able to shoot him, even with a high penetration gun. So another good reason to have Sova on this map is because this whole boathouse is spammable. If you shoot a dart into sight while you're either taking sight or retaking the bomb site, you could shoot a dart into the tree and find the guy in sight and spam him through this boathouse. This boathouse wall is completely spammable with all guns, low pen, medium pen, and high pen. So here on pistol rounds, this play is even viable because you could spam them with a classic also.
Now in Valorant, there's really a lot of walls that are spammable, and it gives you a lot of options where you can learn common lineups that you can implement into your gameplay regardless if you're playing Sova or not. For instance, if you wanted to wallbang the box on B site on Ascent, the lineup is just here. You just aim right underneath this rope and then you spam and you'll kill anybody that is sitting here. One other thing that a lot of people don't know is these green boxes that you see both on Ascent, these boxes are also on Haven, for instance. These are called Radianite boxes, and these boxes are spammable in the green. So you can't spam the metal, for instance, but you can spam the green. So let's say you come up sidewalk and then you die to a guy here. Like, let's say this guy was to kill me, but now I know where he is. I can ping on the map for my teammates, and then they can very easily see that I've pinged someone behind the box, and then someone can come here and can get a free kill. Even if someone didn't know this rope spam, you could say they're on the box, spam the boat wall, and they could come here and they could still spam in the general area and they could still get the kill. That is a strong, you want to use that mechanic that they've implemented in the game to the best you can. If there was a guy in this corner and I scanned him and I had a Vandal, let's say, this wall is too thick for me to shoot through. I can't shoot through this whole wall. You know, a lot of people won't sit still when they get scanned. They're gonna want to move. So like, let's say he moves from the corner and he strafes out into the edge of it. If he was here though, I could penetrate through the edge of the wall. So it's just important as you play and as you learn what surfaces you can wallbang and which ones you can't to take advantage of stuff like this. Even in situations where you scan a guy and you know he's about to swing, you can start pre-firing the corner of the wall. And you can be lighting the guy up as he's trying to peek you, whereas he may be waiting to shoot you until you can see your whole body, and you'll just get a free kill, basically knowing that you're able to wallbang this corner and taking advantage of the knowledge.
So this wall at B is only high penetration wall banging. So as a Sova player, you could come here and scan at the beginning of the round, and if you see anybody through the wall, you're able to headshot them with a high penetration gun. So you'll see some Sovas play with the Odin here at the B site. That's because it has a high fire rate and high penetration. You'll be able to kill 3 or 4 people with one ping on the dart just by spamming this wall here. So keep in mind when you're playing Sova here, you can't really shoot this guy through the box because there's a box here with the orb on top. You could come to the side here though. If they are trying to hide from the dart there, you could come to the side and shoot them over here at an angle. But you have to find the right angle because some of them won't go through the wall. So at the A-bomb site on Ascent, you could shoot an arrow right here as a team is in the site, or if they're just now popping into site, and it'll reveal players running around. This wall right here is a medium and high pen wall. So you shoot this dart or you shoot any dart on the wall, you'll see the person pinged, and you're able to wall bang them here through this wall. So in a retake scenario and you drone out, you could go under balk here, find anyone under balk and ping them. This wall right here is high pen, low pen, and medium pen. So you could shoot them with any gun in the game through this wall as like a good little retake scenario. And after that, you just jump in sight, or you could sit back here and spam the generator line here that people usually play.
As far as other useful wallbangable like spots on Ascent, right here in front of the lever is a good one. So whether you're attack and you're coming up catwalk and splitting the A site, or even on defense where you're coming up catwalk because you pushed mid and you're beginning to retake, if someone chooses to close the door while you're here and you're ready to stop them, you can see that they're going to be stuck right here in the wall, right in the corner next to the lever, and this wall is able to be spanned by medium and high pen weapons, not low pen.
Another good weapon to use for wall banging is the operator. You could use it without playing Sova and just clear out normal spots that people would be playing. So for example, if you're retaking the B bomb site on Ascent, you could come up here and spam the right side of this box here if somebody's playing here, or you could spam the right side of cave, middle cave.
And even if you don't get the kill, like for instance, he's hit me behind this box, he did like 94 damage, I think. But even that is like, that's very impactful on the retake, where this guy now is like gonna die in 2 bullets. Even just getting the damage through, like a lot of the spots you'll spam will require more than 1 shot to kill somebody, but even just hitting them once and getting the damage done is like a big deal, especially when you're about to retake the site.
These walls at mid on Ascent are spammable walls. You have to break these walls before you're able to do any damage, just like on Haven. Garage doors, those are low pen wooden walls, but these ones on Ascent are medium spammable. So you could spam it with a Vandal, a Phantom, a Ghost, you know, anything with medium pen. So it takes quite a few shots with the medium pen rifles, maybe around like 10 shots, but once you break them, you're able to fully spam them. So if somebody's sitting behind this wall here, you're able to just spray the wall. You know they're stuck there, they can't jump out. You'll be able to spam them pretty easily.
So wallbanging is super important and is going to be a core aspect of the gameplay overall. Remembering which walls you can wallbang with what type of weapons, and really learning when to utilize it and bring it into your gameplay will net you some extra kills and will, you know, make sure to impress anybody watching. So make sure you practice, remember the lineups, remember what spots are useful, and try to put it into play in your own games.
if you want to see any more content like this, or if you want to see any more maps that you could wallbang, click the like and subscribe button. See you next time.